Sonoma Valley itself is small, it's quaint, and there's a way of life over here that is more grounded in, people live here, people raise their families here. And as we built the winery, we recognized we have this incredible opportunity because we're right next to Dunbar Elementary School.
We have to go through the driveway of the elementary school to get to our winery, and I respect the fact that they have to see strangers that are coming in and out, all the trucks delivering, and so I want to make sure that we're giving something back to them and thanking them for being our neighbors.
The relationship that we've built with the Lasseters over the last few years has been invaluable in terms of student learning. And it's also a great model for building partnerships between our local community and our schools.
When we planted the insectaries, a habitat for the good bugs, so that they'll eat the bad bugs and we can farm organically without pesticides. I thought that's an important message for the kids, and they could see which bugs are the good bugs. And so we planted the habitat, and after they took maybe a year in, it was time to inoculate with bugs.
We weren't sure how we were going to make it work for having everybody. And Nancy Lasseter was very generous and very kind in that she wanted everybody to be a part of it. And so we were trying to figure out, how do we do this? Do we just have one class? And then she said, you know what? We're going to do this over the span of a few days, and we're going to make sure that everybody gets a piece of this and gets to participate. And so through 2 days, we rotated, and every class and every child got an opportunity to do it.
We brought in our horticulturist who helped us develop this land and all the plantings around the pond and the insectaries. And she would present, the pictures of the bugs and talk about each bug and how the bugs they like to eat were hurting the vineyard. And she explained that we do that so we don't have to spray pesticide.
Instead of putting pesticides, which are chemicals on our plants to kill the bad bugs, what we're going to do is we're going to do the natural thing, and we're going to rely on the food chain.
To take the learning and bring the learning outside, it just changes everything. You can do the language arts, and they know what they're going to be writing about. They're going to be writing about wildflowers. They're going to be writing about bees. Yet they get to go outside to experience that and then bring it back into their writing. It makes the writing real for them.
My friends, she accidentally stepped on one, and she was like, oops, and I'm like, that's okay, there's plenty more.
We've been able to share that experience of releasing the bugs, and it's a teaching opportunity that the teachers are able to talk to the kids about the bugs, and then they come out, they actually see the bugs being released, and it reinforces that classroom-based knowledge with actually being out here and having ladybugs crawl over them.
So we were teaching the kids about organic farming, but who doesn't love bugs? Kids love bugs.
When they have an opportunity to see science in real life, watch the insects and release them and see the little critters crawling and flying, it brings science alive for them, and it helps them really get an understanding of the relationship between plants and animals, and why it's important for us to treat our land and our earth with a lot of respect and care.
Isn't there like a winery next to the Lasseter? And they can make the wine grapes, right? That's what I think.